You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. It's Seventy Mountains, what of the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you, another Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. I should watch what I eat, though. He shifts in his seat, seemingly self-conscious. Maybe I should go for a... He flicks through the menu rapidly. A veggie pizza sounds like it'd be perfect. Haha! Nate turns to face me. How about you, Ben? Anything you want to try? I gotta admit, the jalapeno intrigues me, but I kinda want something with meat on it. Meat lovers might have too much, though. Scanning the menu again, I notice the one that seems to fill all the criteria I'm hungry for. I'll give the sausage and olive pizza a try. Good choice. Once the waiter reaches our end of the table, he collects our orders and makes for the kitchen. Surprisingly, it doesn't take long for the pizzas to come rolling out. It no doubt helps that the drama club seems to have booked the entire restaurant for the evening. So, I suppose we can expect you at the premiere then? It takes me a second to realize that she's talking to me. Unless there's any problem with that, of course. I don't see why there would be. Nate won't let his boyfriend distract him on stage, right? She really doesn't mince words. Nate seems completely unfazed, however. Come on, this is me we're talking about. Nothing is going to come between the stage and I. Darling, we both know I'll do my best. She stares at him, expression unchanging. She's got a mean poker face. We'll see. The conversation is interrupted when the waiter rolls in with a few plates. They look like the kind you need a knife and fork to eat rather than just your hands. Once every pizza has found its rightful place, the waiter bows out and heads back to the kitchen. These are some tasty-looking pies. They smell absolutely divine, too. You said it, hun. Bon appetit, everyone. An elegant flick of the wrist later, Nate cuts himself a nice piece of pizza that he quickly shoves in his mouth. I didn't realize he ordered such a large pizza. Somehow both Addie and Nate have the biggest ones in our group. Must be a Fox thing or something? I know it shouldn't be a surprise at this point, but the portion sizes Nate orders never cease to amaze me. For such a slim guy, he doesn't seem to restrain himself. I'd be a lot more jealous if he weren't my boyfriend. The others have already dug into their individual meals, and a respectful silence falls over the table as the first bites are enjoyed. I follow Nate's lead and impale a nice big slice of pizza on my fork. This tastes amazing! I want to thank Niall for finding this place, but he doesn't seem too happy with what he ordered. Can't say I'm surprised. He never struck me as a veggie pizza kind of guy. He's definitely trying to impress Candace for some reason. At least I think he is. And looking at her right now, she's clearly in her own world. That's rough, buddy. Have you had the chance to try your costume, Nate? He finishes his bite before answering. Not yet, but I did get to see it earlier today. It's gorgeous. I can't believe this is a student production. The level of quality is truly impressive. You've done an amazing job as always, Addie. She lets out a small chuckle. Can't take all the credit, really. And Niall helped out a lot. Is that so? Niall peers out from behind his bangs after stabbing a slice of pizza with his fork. Second, Niall? Okay. Well, I didn't do anything as fancy as Addie did. Without you organizing everything, I'd still be waiting for the materials I needed. It's true things can get a bit chaotic backstage. I think Professor Hawthorne picked the right person for the job by choosing you, Niall. His ears perk up at the unexpected compliment. Thanks, guys. Well, how's the pizza? She blinks, clearly dumbfounded by the question. It's pretty good. Very close to the ones I've had back home. That's cool, that's cool. Does, anyone want to try mine? It's vegetarian, don't worry. There's an awkward moment of silence at the table. Sorry, dude, but I like meat. Suddenly, a ringtone echoes out from the lioness's lap. Ah, that's my phone. She pulls it up and glances at the screen. Excuse me for a second, I need to take this. With that, she gets up without another word and steps outside to answer the call. Huh! With a disappointed grunt, the bull returns to poking at his bland pizza. She's always so busy, poor Candace. And Nate attempts to fill the decidedly more awkward void, but to no avail. Niall's just staring at his plate like it was the one who said something weird. We could trade pizzas if you'd like. Huh? Do you want my pizza, Niall? It's meat lovers. Something seems to click in his head. Sure, Addie, thanks. I feel like an idiot, I'm sorry. How about we share our pizzas instead? And Works for me. I watch in awe as the pair cut half their pizzas and hand them over to the other. For the first time since I've seen him today, Niall engages in a lively conversation without putting on an act. Soon after, the lioness returns with a sigh. Is everything okay? She flips her bangs back behind her ear. Yeah, it was just my manager. Adjusting her seat, she takes a peek at the two who are currently engaged in a discussion beside her. For the briefest of moments, I could have swore I saw a glint in her eye. Her posture seems to relax. Have you ever considered joining the drama club, Ben? Twilight comes and fades. And soon enough, the dark outside is only lit up by streetlights and neon signs. Dinner draws to a close, the clock now ticking past 8. Professor Hawthorne, who had juggled his time between every table tonight, finally comes back to our end asking if we're ready to make our exit. It's not long after that the entire group splits up and heads back to the campus. Nate and I end up going our own way. The night is cool, carrying a fresh wind drawn from the ocean as it blows throughout the quiet city. I really need to come here more often. It's so peaceful at night. It doesn't take long before we're back at the dorm halls. I had a really good time. Thanks for inviting me, Nate. Okay. Oh, some good water, y'all. Okay. I knew you would. The people in the club are absolutely lovely people. For sure. I wonder if he knows how Niall was looking at us. I don't really want to bring it up if he doesn't. Say, hun. How do you think we're doing? What do you mean? Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this. Is that a good question or not? I mean... This isn't anything bad, don't worry. I was just wondering what your opinion on our relationship is so far. Oh! Okay. I almost want to let out a sigh of relief. I think we're doing really, really good. I don't think I've felt this comfortable with someone in a long time. Sure, we've only been together for a couple weeks and all, but I'm really happy, and I hope you are too. Nate nods his head, though his expression is hard to read. Until it turns into a beaming smile. That's great to hear! I think the same too. I'm really glad we're going out. My heart leaps around in my chest. I had no doubt he was happy with me, but hearing him say it is another thing entirely. The fox leans in, giving me another kiss on the cheek. That's for being a great boyfriend. I'll give you a little more than that sometime soon. Good night, hun. He fans his fingers as he walks up the stairs to his room. God, he sure knows how to push all the right buttons. Good night, Nate. Blows me a kiss from the top of the stairs and disappears behind the bend. As that one saying goes, I hate to see him leave, but I'd love to watch him go. October 3rd, 2018. Okay. Alright. I let out a yawn as I stretch after Dr. Shannon ends my first class of the day. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed up so late last night watching streams. Don't forget, your essays are due before midnight on the 5th. You can turn them in electronically. With that, she gathers up the remaining stacks of papers on the lectern and then quickly makes her way out of the room. Huh. I wonder why she's in such a hurry today. Zach quietly packs up his things beside me. He decided he wanted to sit next to me and the rest of my group today. It probably has something to do with it being his birthday. Well, I'm gonna try not to make a big deal out of it. I doubt he'd appreciate it if I did. Phew, glad that's over. The brothers in the frat weren't kidding when they said freshman seminar is a waste of time. Ha! I'll admit it's not the most stimulating class, but I still think I see the value. The point is to teach us how to study for other classes, more or less. At least that's what I'm getting out of it. I would have rather used the credits for my degree program. Am I seriously the only one that likes this class? Oh god. She got that gaze in her eyes, boys. Run! Karina gazes in my direction despite me trying desperately not to get involved in the discussion. Ben, you're liking it, right? I toss my backpack over my shoulder and stare longingly at the exit. Dr. Shannon's cool, I guess. Don't try to dodge the question, bub. Hey, guys? The shy dragon manages to catch all our attention when he speaks up. My mom would be mad if I didn't do this, so here goes. He takes a deep breath to steel himself. Today's my birthday. Would any of you be interested in coming to my birthday party? It's gonna be at my parents' home downtown this evening. I nod my head in solidarity with Zach. I already told him I'll be there. Happy birthday, Zach! Happy birthday, dude! The panda walks up to the dragon and gives him a light pat on the back. How old does that make you? I'm 19. Right on! Sounds like this party's gonna be fire. Whoa, wait a second. Crap, I can't make it. I forgot Coach is having us do night drills lately. That's okay. Happy birthday, Zach. Oh yeah, can't make it either. I look up at the tiger. What possible reason could he have not to show up to a birthday party? With the new curfew, public safety needs me at work earlier in the evening. I didn't know you worked for public safety, Carlos. I have since the start of the new semester. Oh, don't worry, I believe you, darling. This time it's Nate's turn to walk up to Zach. Oh! The fox pulls the dragon into a friendly embrace. Happy birthday, Zach. Unfortunately, I can't make it to your party tonight. The drama class is meeting up this evening to practice for our upcoming play. We've got a lot of work to do, so it's likely going to run all night. Like I said, it's no big deal. I know I'm kind of dropping this on you guys at the last minute, so I understand if you have other things already planned. I can't deny I'm disappointed in the turnout, though. Is everyone really this busy all the time? I mean, it is college. I already texted you earlier, but I'll say it out loud this time. Happy birthday, Zach. Thanks, Karina. That's right. Sometimes I forget that these two are also pretty good friends. I apologize again for not being able to make it. Eh? You too? Karina shrugs her shoulders and frowns. I'll tell you about it later. By this point, we've all packed our things and have made our way out into the hall. I'll see you guys at lab. Likewise. As usual, those two head out the nearby door and on to their next classes. Maybe we could set up a little group celebration for you this weekend, Zach. Ah, I love that idea. It's okay, you guys don't need to do anything. It already means a lot to me that you considered showing up to my party at all. Still, we'd like to do something nice for you if you'll let us. I'd rather you not if you don't mind. But... I signal her to stop. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. Well, I have class I need to get to. I'll see you later. Bye, Karina. Goodbye. See you in lab. You about ready to head to literature, Ben? Yeah, just 1 second. I catch Zach right before he starts to walk in the other direction. Are we still on for lunch, Zach? Sure, I'll be there as soon as I'm out of class. Perfect, we'll talk more then. Bye. See you, darling. Nate fans his fingers at the dragon as he walks away. Man, I didn't expect him to invite us to his birthday party. Honestly, I didn't either. I shrug my shoulders and smile. Guess that means we're slowly pulling him out of his shell, right? Yuppers. With that, Nate and I make our way to the next building over for our world literature class. I walk into the cafeteria with a sandwich in my tray. This time I decided to mix things up, though. I've got a ham sandwich instead of a turkey sandwich. Gotta keep myself on my toes. Anyways, I wonder if Zach has made it yet. Before we left the room today, we agreed we were going to spend as much time as we could together for his birthday. You know, it's kind of funny. I didn't even manage to really talk with Russell again, but the sheer fact that I tried seemed to be enough for Zach. I think we're on better terms now that we have been than we have been the whole semester. Who knew all it took was failure? Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. I'm hungry, Durg. I'm gonna make some soup. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 3 gold tier patrons, Zeke, Toby, and Blue Wolf Alpha. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if you want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our unsafe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!